Hey everybody, Arthur here with another unboxing video. Today we have Star Wars The Black Series second sister Inquisitor from Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, and I am super stoked to have this. This is the third figure that Judd picked up for me on Force Friday, and it was one I had to have. When I first saw her, I was like, oh, it's just some generic trooper. I'm not really into it, but she's actually a Sith, and I could not resist. And you know, when they showed the pictures, you couldn't really tell that this thing was a lightsaber. You just sort of saw this, and I'm like, oh, that's a lightsaber. And then looked into the character, and she is Sith, so she needs to go with my collection. Comes in this typical style packaging, showing some great artwork right here. She is number 95, so in case you don't feel like looking on pegs, you can just look on the side and look for that number. And then the back has that same artwork with, yeah, this is the last of the damaged boxes. But she was the least damaged out of the three, if you guys watch my other reviews from the Force Friday launched figures. Here is the read-up of information on the back, so feel free to pause it if you'd like to read it. Second Sister Inquisitor looks awesome out of the package. She is badass, very cool looking figure, and she comes with some accessories. So she comes wearing a very cool looking cape. She comes with extra pauldrons, so when you take the cape off, you can put these on and she'll still look really nice, which I will be showing you guys later on the video. She also comes with a very wicked lightsaber. As you can see, one end is a little bit crooked, not by much, but it's a lot better than what it looked like out of the package, just like what I'm going to show you now. So definitely some boiled water and cold water helps straighten it out a little bit. I could have probably done a better job, but it's good enough for me. These parts do pop out, just like all the other lightsabers. With the blades removed, the deactivated hilt looks pretty badass, as I love the black and gray, and I love the little bit of red for the little spots, almost like it's just glowing with power, and it's awesome. I love the design. And it's cool that she could use this as a weapon without the blades actually being active, because that whole ring is a blade itself, just not the lightsaber blades. So very, very cool. I like it. Diving into the figure, this figure is just a mix mash of just some cool designs. Like her under outfit is like that gray. It has like little almost like badges or clasps, almost like an officer. And I like this one better than the carbonized. I thought the carbonized version of her at GameStop was a little wonky. It just didn't sit right, didn't look right with how this character is. And the helmet is wicked. Very, very wicked. It is awesome looking. I love it. Love how the cape is textured and shiny. These logos are very nice, and they're actually sculpted in on both sides. Let's pop this cape off here for a second. You can see the interior has that texture. It's red, and you can see the little hooks on the inside. Now you can't because it's blurry. There's the little pins that sort of plug into her shoulders. So there she is, capeless and looking fine. Like a nice figure. The red lines going down the arms look good. The gloves, not feeling that little bit of red peeking through there, but her hands are red. It's weird. She has a trigger finger, but she doesn't come with a gun. That's very weird. Belt looks good. Her whole like jacket part down here looks good. The lines going down. Overall, the figure looks phenomenal. A lot of it's cast in plastic, and then where the paint is, it's not too bad. The visor area itself, I noticed as we were looking through it, it's a little bit excess black in the visor up there, but it's all based on the angle in a sense, so it's not as noticeable. It's just noticeable to me because I'm all super close up to my figure. Now it's time to go over articulation. She doesn't get the neck treatment as Cal and the Mandalorian have received. She just is on a ball joint. Lots of, her head's almost too loose in a sense, but a lot of movement, articulation, full 360. I really like the gloss on the helmet. It looks really nice. I put the shoulder pads in, and they just push right into the little holes that were left there. That looks good. Her arms can go up all the way, no bicep swivel. She can do pretty much full 360, but once she hits the shoulders, the shoulder pads do want to pop up. The elbow itself, single jointed, gets the angle you pretty much want when you're looking at it, even a little bit extra, and it does pivot at the elbow, wrist rotation, and it bends this direction. Then we get, let's see, touching those shoulder pads, they want to pop off. And then this one is the trigger finger, same articulation, just this one goes up and down like so. Of course, got the ball joint here, getting lots of range, so she can lean forward like that, lean back, you know, side to side, turn completely all the way around. Nice little articulation, no waist swivel, because you don't really need to when you have this up here. She can do the splits quite a bit, thigh cut, and she can do a Spartan kick, and she has the double jointed knees, no boot swivel, which would have been cool, and we get the ankle bend, and we get the pivot when it comes to these nice looking boots. This figure does not disappoint. Actually, I prefer the cape on her. It would have been cool if they would have had like this as a soft good, and then they could have put one of those, like, I don't know, like piece of plastic like that on top of the soft good cape, just because you'd be less restriction on the cape when you're coming to posing. But for her, I started using the cape to balance her out in that pose, and it just looks wicked. Even with my little crooked lightsaber blade, which I just need to work at a little bit more, but still, she is a very evil and wicked looking figure. I like it. I almost wish that she came with like some sort of blaster, which I'm sure I have figures that have one that are not even equipped on them that I could put in her hand. Therefore, she could have her blaster down and then have her lightsaber up ready just to tear up anybody, because it just looks like, I don't know, like, how do you become like an Inquisitor? Like, what level is that? Some of you guys that know like the ranking system of Star Wars and everything, with the Inquisitor, like how far up the chain is that? And I'm sure being a Sith on top of that really just takes it to a whole new level. And as you see, as you're playing, if you move the cape and stuff, it can pop up out of those holes and everything. And that sums up my unboxing review of Star Wars The Black Series' second sister Inquisitor from Star Wars Jedi The Fallen Order. If you guys like what you saw, hit that thumbs up. Subscribe if you're new to my channel, as I'm reviewing a variety of different types of collectibles. And hit that bell notification so you know when I post up a new video. Check out Toyco Toys and Collectibles. The website link is down below, and underneath that link is a promo code that you can use and save your guys' self some money on shipping. It's free shipping. If you see anything on that website, use the promo code to get that free shipping. Both Toyco Facebook groups down below. The community, interact with like-minded nerds and collectors, talk figures, trade figures, have a really good time. Then you got the pre-order group, which is definitely, in my opinion, one of the must-join groups, because you get the best pricing when new stuff comes out, especially if you're into SH Figure Art, Storm Collectibles, Dessin Model, like a variety of figures that Toyco brings in. You get the best price compared to your big bad toy stores, Entertainment Earth, or even Megalopolis. Toyco is definitely the place to get your pre-orders, and plus it's awesome doing business with Andrew. He's a great dude, so definitely check it out. Links are down below. And also, if you guys want to be part of the Plastic Cannibals Facebook group, that's my group, my close, tight-knit collecting family. There's basically 3 questions you answer, and you basically are into the Facebook group. So at the end of the video, you'll see an image that says Plastic Cannibals. Search Facebook for Plastic Cannibals in the groups. You'll see that image. Click, answer the 3 questions, and become part of the Plastic Cannibals family. Talk figures, trade figures. Really just, you know, share your collection. If you're new to collecting, join up. We can help you out, answer questions, things like that. So definitely join up, and hopefully see you guys soon. I want you guys to have the best luck hunting. Keep on collecting, and have a beautiful day.